Hey guys, today I'm going to be making kefir, and I'm going to be using coconut water, and I'm going to be using a kefir starter kit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this coconut water to my quart jar. It's very simple, you guys. And this is coconut water that I got from Aldi. So I'm going to add all that in, and then I'm going to open a packet of my kefir. And I think it calls for 1 pack. Let me make sure. Yeah, 1 pack of kefir. And we're going to stir until it is dissolved. Okay, this is the kefir. And guys, we're going to stir this into the coconut water. And for those of you who may not know, kefir is very good for your gut health. And you can buy it in the store. It's similar to yogurt. But this is actually one that you can order. And so I have like 4 more packs. But really, after this, I can actually use this again. And you can use whole milk if you want. You can use a plant-based milk. But the goal is to stir this until it's dissolved. And I don't know. I probably should have used room temp. I'm not sure. So we got to keep stirring until it's dissolved. It really doesn't say whether it needed to be room temp or what. I'm making kefir for those of you who are just coming on. And what I'm using, this is what I'm using to make kefir, guys. And it comes in small packets. And as you know, kefir is similar to yogurt, and it's good for the gut. So that's what I'm making. So after this is dissolved, I'm going to let it sit for about 17 hours. I'm going to cover it over. And I use coconut water to make my kefir. But you can use whole milk. You can use plant-based milk. And if you ever go in the store, a lot of you may know what kefir is. You go to your dairy section and you'll find kefir. But it's similar to yogurt. But kefir is supposed to be a little bit better. And it will help with your gut bacteria and your microbiome. So you're supposed to stir this until it is fully dissolved. And once it's fully dissolved, I'm going to take one of my coffee filters and I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to see, can I find a rubber band or something. So that's what we're doing today. We're making kefir. And I'm not sure. I use cold coconut water. Maybe I should have used room temp to make it, but I use coconut water. And it's taking it a minute to dissolve, but I'm going to keep stirring. And in 17 hours, guys, I ought to have some kefir made from coconut water. And once I make this batch, I can take this same, I can take the residue from what I make this kefir with and make another batch. So you really don't have to keep buying it. You know, you can keep making kefir once you strain it and you get the grains, you can continue to make it. And it's going to be good for your stomach, guys. Keep that microbiome healthy, because you know half of your brain is in your stomach. That's the reason people say I had a gut feeling. Hi, okay. Oh, I'm making kefir. I'm making kefir. And I'm just stirring until it's dissolved, guys. And I'm using a quart jar. And as you can see, it's already turning my water, my coconut water. But now you can use coconut milk, you can use whole milk, you can use whatever type of milk you choose to use. But I just happen to be using coconut water. And once I make this batch and strain it, I can take the residue left over from this batch and make another batch. I don't have to actually use another whole pack. These are the little packets. And this is what it looked like for those of you who are trying to get a healthier stomach, or you might eat yogurt. This may be a healthier choice. And this is what it is. It's kefir. And this is the starter pack. So the gut biome is very important these days. So that's what I'm doing. And so I'm thinking I'm going to stir it a little bit more. And that's going to be it. It takes a minute for it to dissolve. I don't know what it's like that because I use cold water. Maybe I should have used room temp. But I use this cold coconut water. And so I have about 4 more packets. But like I say, once I strain this, I can take the residue and make some more. And you can actually take some juice and make the kombucha. You just get the juice without all the additives in it. And you can make your own kombucha. Well, we're still stirring. It's taking it a minute to dissolve. All right. Okay. I'm thinking it's about dissolved. So guys, what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna go ahead and put my little coffee filter on it. I'm gonna put my coffee filter on it and let it sit. I'm making kefir. That's what I'm doing. And it's very simple, guys. All you have to do is buy your little kefir starter kit. And it has all the instructions on how to make it because it's kind of expensive to buy in the store. But, yeah, it's pretty simple. Just add it to whatever you want to add it to. Coconut water. You can use whole milk. You can use plant-based milk. And you just pour the packet in and just continue to stir it until it dissolves. Let it sit about 17 hours and you'll have kefir, which is similar to yogurt, but it's just liquid. And just like yogurt have all those live bacteria in it that help your stomach help, this have a lot of live bacteria in it. Bacteria, good bacteria, mind you, to help your stomach. So I've stirred and stirred and stirred. The only thing, you have to keep stirring till all the little granules are dissolved. And that's the hardest thing about it. But it's very, very easy. So for whoever wants to do their own little starter kefir, and like I said, after I make this batch, I can strain it and I can make another batch with the one packet that I used. And these are what the little packets look like, guys. And you get about 4. And they're very reasonable priced. So this is about, we're about ready to put my little coffee filter on it. It's dissolved. And this is what it's looking like, guys. So now this have to sit about, let's see, let me tell you the exact amount of hours. Between 12 to 18 hours. And the temperature need to be between 72 and 74 degrees. which should stay about that in this house. So I got a little bit of my coconut water left over, and this is all dissolved up. I've stirred, stirred, stirred. So now I'm just gonna put this little coffee filter over it. And I have to find a rubber band or something to put over it just to hold this over and hold it in place. And after 17 hours, I have kefir. And so I'll come back on and show you guys the finished result. So thank you for watching. That's what I was doing. And hey, to everyone that I didn't speak to, I hope your day is going well. I hope you have a very blessed evening. So thank you for tuning in. And like I say, guys, this is the little kefir starter pack for you guys who want to make it. It's so simple. You can order this from Amazon. You get 4 packets. It's got all the instructions on it. It's not difficult. So, and kefir is good for stomach health. It's just good. You know, if you want to drink a little bit with your meals or before your meals to help digestion, that is what this is good for. So this is what it's looking like. So stay tuned, guys. I'll come back on and show you what the finished product look like. So I'm getting off for now, but thank you for tuning in. And if it's been helpful, please give me a thumbs up and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.